testes. This, of course, is the scrotum that surrounds it. The sperm are ejaculated into the ductus deferens, also known as the vas deferens, and they come around. They come in here, through here, and they're going to connect, or it's going to be connected right here, up here, and this is the vas deferens coming down here. This little rough structure here is one of the secondary glands called the seminal vesicles. The seminal vesicles produce a secretion that is added to the vas deferens, and when we look right here, it's coming through up here, and this is called the ejaculatory duct, and this is also called the ejaculatory duct, and it's going to have the sperm in it and plus seminal vesicle secretions. This, of course, is the bladder, and here's this is the male. This is the prostate gland, worst designed gland in the world. If God really did this, he'd get an F, because it's a honeycomb-shaped affair. Males start suffering from prostatitis in their 20s. Males can develop infections of this that last a lifetime. It's a honeycomb kind of affair. The prostatic secretions are added to the sperm and the seminal vesicle secretion here at the prostatic urethra. The prostate is coming right through, the urethra is coming right through the prostate gland here. Here's the other side of the prostate gland. By the way, benign prostatic hypertrophy is common as males get older under the influence of testosterone. And the prostate swells up and it can close down the prostatic urethra. And so urination can become very painful. Sometimes we have to catheterize it, sometimes we have to do all kinds of weird things. But benign prostatic hypertrophy is just a normal enlargement and squeezing of the prostatic urethra. Of course, prostate cancer is the #1 cancer site in men, although it's not the #1 killer of men. So there's the vas deferens or ductus deferens coming up from the testes, and here it's joining. Here it is. Here it is coming in here, and it's joining its tube with that of the seminal vesicle here. And there's the ejaculatory duct, which is coming through the prostate. And then here is the prostatic urethra coming from the bladder. So the prostate is going to contract and release some prostatic secretions that are added to the. In other words, we're forming semen. Semen includes contributions of the testes for sperm, seminal vesicles, the prostate, and the Cowper's glands. And what comes out of the penis then is called semen. So, let's put this, where were we here, man? Going like this. Not shown here, but when we go on another model, right at the root of the penis here, we have the Cowper's glands right here. Cowper's glands are going to provide lubrication. The concept here is that the sperm need a lot of help, and help just getting out of here without getting their brains blown out, so to speak. At ejaculation, the explosive force which sperm is propelled through the system here is tremendous, and so we have to make sure there's a lot of lubrication out here. We need to produce a lot of alkaline material, so the ejaculate is going to have, well, it has to have nutrients because sperm don't store energy, has to have materials to neutralize the acid in the urethra here and the acid in the vagina. The vagina is very hostile, and have lubrication. So indeed, a male before he ejaculates usually has a pre-ejaculate emission, which is from the Cowper's gland, also known as the bulbar urethral glands, which are going to lubricate the urethra prior to the explosive ejaculation. So right about here we'd have a Cowper's gland, and hopefully we'll find a model that shows it nicely. So seminal vesicles are back there. There's one on each side. Here's the prostate, one prostate. We're going to have a couple of Cowper's glands down over here, which are going to help. Of course, this is the sigmoid colon up here, and of course this would be the rectum down here. This would be the rectum, and of course there's the anal sphincter. This is what kind of muscle? What kind of muscle is this? What are the 3 kinds of muscle? I'm going to guess you're not going to pick cardiac muscle, right? Skeletal, why?
Because we could control
Because it's voluntary. That's right. Our external urethral muscles and the anal sphincter, the skeletal muscles, because we want to control. Why do you need to control defecation and urination?
You don't want to defecate or urinate on yourself.
Why?
That's
Some kinky
it's
people might like
unsanitary.
it. Unsanitary? Well,
Kinda cumbersome.
let's picture a dog or a cat or a horse or something. They really aren't worried about that. Well, why do they do it? I mean, I remember when I got to a certain age and I was able to walk my dog, you know, sort of like a rite of passage for a male in my family. And I walked that dog around the block. I came back. First thing I said,